Hello people, welcome back to the Hack Plays video, and today we are live. Hopefully today's going to be a much funner live than we had yesterday. Yesterday wasn't very great, was it? Cool. Quick, gonna do a sound test to make sure sound is working. Sound is working, there we are. That seems to be echoing nicely. I've sort of burnt myself with sound and doing a video with no sound, so yeah, making sure sound works these days. Pretty good. Right. Let's open Voyage of the Four Seas. While everyone sort of trickles in. You know how this goes. The first couple of viewers, it's very chill, and then it starts ramping up these streams as more people join and the chat starts to fill up. Hi friend, what's that game? Prince Luffy. Oh, the one I'm playing in the background? It's called My Legends. I'm just doing some maths for My Legends. They're doing a massive giveaway, and I need to somehow calculate a ton of stuff, which, you know, is hard. Like, it's just hard. But it's okay. We will get there. Let's open this game. This is the game we're here for. Let me open this game. There we are. Coolio, how's everyone been? Long time no see. Actually, I say that, I really should have the football on the other side as well. I don't know if anyone here is into football, but there is some Champions League on tonight. And as you'd expect, your boy is very much into his Champions League. So, you know, football. Nah, I get it if you guys aren't into football, that makes perfect. That's perfectly fine as well. I'm gonna do that, and do that, and do, I don't know, sort of like, some lore in there. I don't know, this seems like a legit team. What do you guys think? Pretty legit team, right? Yeah, I think Zora has to be frontline here. Alright, should be fine. Your Voyage of the Four Seas didn't enter, is there a problem? Wait, my Voyage of the Four Seas, why didn't it enter? Oh, I have no clue, my guy. It's working for me at the minute. You can see I'm live right now. It is working. I'm not sure why yours isn't. Just might be worth just reopening and closing it again and seeing what happens. Man, I love Zora so much. We really need to try and get him to 9-star. Him with Yamato, it's just beautiful. Right, Garp is going to go in, Eva's going to go in, and then we're just going to throw in like some tanky units just to have a front line. You know what, that's probably okay as is. Honestly, not a lot of thinking needs to go into these comps. For the most part, these are very easy to beat. Hey Mauritius, how are you doing? Long time no see. Or even if you have been joining, I haven't seen the chat move much. How are you? And should we auto-deploy the last team? Yeah. Wait, do you have a better unit than Shanks? I don't think we do. You know what, let's throw Buggy in. I like Buggy. But Buggy is a bit of a tank. Hey Nico, how you doing? Yeah, let's throw Buggy in as a tank. We're gonna go Marco in as the healer slash just person there. And we should be able to just beat this pretty comfortably. I ended up caving. I don't know if anyone saw on the video. I ended up buying, so... Waiting for Yamato. Change your Enel for Garp, finally. Oh, man. GG. Honestly, when you get Garp for the first time, it's one of the nicest feelings in this game. It's why I'm still playing. Like, I have Garp. I'm happy. But yeah, honestly, Garp is life-changing. It really is. So, for those of you who missed the video I put out earlier, we did cave a little bit. We ended up buying the 195... That's what we didn't claim, by the way. We were meant to claim that, we didn't. I am tempted to also go in and get that now. I don't know what people are thinking. I'm sort of tempted to go and get this, just so we get the daily fragments. I mean, day one we'd get that, which is quite nice. We just Oh, okay. Wait, that's separate to that? Oh, now I really want it. Okay, fine, let's go do it. Let's just go do it. Um, Hyken's wailing, boys. Hyken's wailing. I don't want to get Wario or Water Can. I do. I really do. I do want to get Wario and the watering can, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know what the best approach is. It's really annoying because the events are terrible. So I'm not sure what the best approach is. That's my problem. Like, yes, I can try and luck this event out. Yes. But I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Amazing rewards daily inside. Sweet. And then we can go and claim this. It actually gives us all of that. Let's go see if we can get some power up in the meantime. We've done that one. Cap recruit 3 times. Do we want to do cap recruits now? I kind of want to save it for a video. You know, we'll have a separate video for it because, you know, I've got to milk these likes. Trafalgar, how you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much I just need to, like... Alright, we got... Okay. Hey, Nico, you're still there. 200 golden fruit. That's your budget. How do I get the watering can? I assume I can't. I assume the answer to that is absolutely you can't. Because I could get 50 of them. Would that be smart? I would need to do 10 draws. 12 draws. Just go for magic box, you think? I need to buy a lot. That's the issue with magic box. Like, the literal issue with magic boxes, I need to buy a lot. Bro, you kind of won't see me for 9 months, bro. Man, good luck with your school. Honestly, focus on that. That is the most important thing you could be doing. And yeah, best of luck, dude. Like, feel free to leave a comment on some of the videos. That'll always make me happy. But, you know, don't come on the streams. Make sure you study. And, you know, if you do, you'll be able to whale. You'll be able to do so much. It is like that 1 year that you have to really dedicate, and then you can be really free. So, you know, 100% go do that. Good luck, man. Best of luck. Arena, hey, how are you doing? Guys, I'll buy that then. Oh, this is like so difficult. Alright, I'm gonna buy it. Sod it. There's one. I've caved. I need to buy another 50 frag. I have to buy another 50 of these, right? Bit more than 50. Ugh. Let's just do the 5 summons first. Yo, we need more than that. See, this is why I want to do the 5 first. Thank you, Arena. Wish you a great day too. Dude, what the? We got scammed. Oh, wait. This is finally sold out. Look at this. All that and we got nothing out of it. That is so annoying. Oh, this event is so, like, just frustrating. So what happens now? This is sold out. Can we change it? Sorry, had to sneeze. Alright, let's do some more math quickly. If we buy another, I don't know, 50, what would that get us? I think that leaves us just short still. If we do another 5 times, I think that genuinely still leaves us short. So, we screwed up. I'm going to do the math quickly. If we click on this, here we are, unachieved, 44. 5 we need 2 more summons out of nowhere, and this isn't going to generate us the 2 summons, is it? It's going to generate us 1 at best. So we're still going to be 1 more short. We need 6. So we need a bigger pack. We'll need this and this, which is 80, 200. You're better off doing that, probably. They really need to balance a few heroes. Garp 7-star deals way more damage than 11-star. No, 100% you're right with that. Garp is absolutely busted. But as a Garp user, I'm not complaining. Like, for the record, I use Garp, and I'm not really complaining. You won't see me complaining. Maybe I should complain. I don't know. It just feels wrong though. You know, it feels really wrong. Oh, this is tough. Right, I need to do some mental maths because I want to try and spend the least possible and get that Moria. Damn, bro, they're scamming. And yeah, dude, the events are trash. So I don't know why you're. Hmm. Yeah, no, you know what? That's it. I'm actually not gonna. I'm not gonna push that more because there's no need. Like that was a waste in itself. That in itself was a waste. I'm like thinking about it now. I'm like that was a waste. I'm gonna do one summon just so I can use the rest of my tickets up, and I'm happy with that. Like because now I take this, we're good. I know we can mentally be like, oh, but you need 6 more, and you're guaranteed to get I don't know this. I've got 4 days to decide if I want this that badly. You only get to select one of the following. I'm probably gonna go with the Moria. Yeah, but it's 6 summons. I don't know. I have 400 points in Red Camp Recruits, but I can't summon it. Oh man, yeah, you need VIP 5 for that. If you get to VIP 5, you'll be able to use it. You know, this might have been a better event here. Right. Let us. I want to go into ship. I think it's ship. It's actually not ship. I want to go into this one, C map, and have a look at what we can max out. We need 1. Wait, do we want to max this one out? This is percentage and resistance. I don't think I care for this that much. Which one do we care for? I mean, Sexton sounds awesome. Right, guys? Solo damage bonus. I quite like that. Max AoE damage. Wait, is max AoE damage where we want to go? That's this one, isn't it? Wait, is DR damage in this case? If it is, we can start working on trying to get this. We need Dashing, Sacred, and Luminous. I'm trying to think what else it's in. But that's pretty shit. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Solo damage bonus here. Solo DR here. No, damage is DMG. This one. You want Virgo. Yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from. You want Virgo. Virgo is where we want to be working on. Anything else that has that? You'd think more than one thing would have it. Yeah, it does seem to be Virgo's. Wait, what? Hercules? Okay, yeah. So we need to try and get Virgo, which means we need to get a Eminent. We need to get a Sacred and a Dashing. Also the Crypt one. Alright, well let's see what we have. What was it? Eminent, Sacred, and Dashing. Because I know we have some boxes now, and I feel like we should probably use them. Right, where are they? This is just the box in itself. It's not that one. Ah, it's this one, isn't it? Wait, that's just random? Oh, that's so annoying. Why is that random? Okay, fine. That's just going to make our life that little bit harder, isn't it? Where those boxes are random. Imagine spending all that to find out the boxes are random. But at least I could choose these, which is quite nice. So we could actually start working on... If we go to C-Map now, and then we go to Virgo, we could pop that on there. We could pop that on there. And then what was the Crypt one? There was a Crypt one, wasn't there? This one. This was the Crypt one. We need a Sacred for this one as well. Why are they shining? Oh, it's because I already put them on there. Yeah, Virgo's good. Also the Crypt one. The white box is not random though. Right, okay, so we need to be aiming for the white boxes. We need to figure out what we need for all of these. Floating, meteor, scattering, fading, misty. I guess we need one of each. That's probably the best way to look at it, right? So if we were to open this box now, that's dust, shimmer, dim, and particle. They are not the ones that I'm looking at. How do you remember all these names? The names are so annoying. It's this one. Look, there we go. We need one dust for that. We need one dim. So one dust, one dim. I'm going to be cheeky and say I'm going to get 2 dust. Where is it? You know what? I'm just going to grab 2 of each, maybe? Where is it? Dim. There we are. Dust. I'm actually going to grab one. Just in case it's wasteful. I don't want to waste it. If we now go on to Virgo now, we can go... Wait, where is it? That one. And that one. We want that little bit of power up. Yo, hey Ken, what's the game you are aiming to play in the future? What's the game you are aiming to play in the future? Honestly, I don't know. I think a lot of people know that... Oh, hello. Thank you for the sub. I need to try and figure out who it is now. I have to open OBS. 1 second. Jeremy, thank you for the sub, my guy. But yeah, so I actually don't know what game I'll play in the future. Right now, I'm playing this. Like, anyone that watches my streams know that I get really frustrated with this game, where the events are bad sometimes. And I'm hoping that, you know, long term they fix. Outside of this, I play my Legends. So, I mean, I have it open on the back end anyway. So I am playing another One Piece game, and I've had a lot of you message me recently and, you know, suggest games, mostly around One Piece, weirdly. So there's a lot of One Piece mobile games that I'm looking to try as well. So if you guys have game suggestions, feel free to throw them my way, especially on days where the events are bad and, you know, we're making no progress. It can be really annoying. So by giving me a new game to play, it actually helps. So by all means, send me new game ideas. Of course, One Piece is number 1. I'm like super just gonna like hype the One Piece crowd, but yeah, there we go. We got dashing there. Now we just need a glitter and a blinking, and this is maxed. I'm just saying, glitter and wow, why is this so bad? This feels bad. Either way, like, we need to find a glitter and a blinking, and I have no idea where we get that from. I'm going to assume it's going to be in one of these boxes. Tomorrow's one, maybe? No, these are the base boxes. You get a lot of base boxes. Shining, Brilliant, Glory, Holy, Eminent, Radiant. Is it the white ones? No. These are all the same, right? Yeah. Wait, so how do you get the middle tier ones? Interesting. Oh, here. Wow, we have to wait right to the end to get 2 boxes of that? That is bad. Zeox, hey man, how you doing? You need to go for the bespoke now. Oh, that is so annoying. What's the best purple rune to get? The purple rune? Ooh, that's a good question. I have like multiple boxes of this stuff. Let's have a look. The best purple rune. Thorn, Thwack, Ghost. I mean, anything with healing for me. I would say go for something with healing or rage. They're your 2 options. So something like, for 6 seconds when the battle begins, that's the Duck Rage. So I have this one. I have the Shepherd rune, which is heal the 2 front row allies. Like, I like good healing ones. Ghost for purple. There you go. Nico's claiming Ghost. Yeah, when the battle begins, 120 rage. This is what I mean. Like, anything with rage or anything with a good heal is what I would do. Zex, I'm good as well, man. Honestly, I'm good. I've got a positive mindset today, and I'm just ready. I'm ready to roll. Oh, sweet. Free legendary. You know when your mind is positive, you're pulling legendaries out of nowhere. It's fantastic. That actually is another piece for Zoro. We can actually remove this piece and pop. Wait, where is it? Wait, where did that just go? Oh, there we are. I went past it like 3 times. Um, yeah, positive mindset, man. Or just try and be happy, try and be positive. That's the way forward. Jesus, guys, we are up to 23 viewers today. Clearly, I'm loved a bit today. Hey Ken, I need some legendary gear. Where can I get them? Right now, legendary gear is like impossible. Your best bet might be like Grand Adventure. Just sit here and save, and then once you do save, you come to the shop and you can pick one up for 300 pieces. I'd argue that's probably not the worst. It'll take you some time, but you can get legendaries from here, and it's a selection box. I don't know what I'm saving for, but at the minute I'm barely even doing this. Let's be real. This might be the best way to get legendaries at the minute, because bespoke sucks, and there's nothing we can do about it. Sometimes the game just be like that. Let's have a look. By the way, you got 10-star Big Bomb, 9-star Gop, 12-star Law, and on Rimuru. Jesus, Nico, Rimuru is killing it on that server. What legendary sets do you recommend on Whitebeard? On Whitebeard, I go hybrid. I can show you what I've built on my Whitebeard, and I mean, I would argue that's best in slot. So I go for a Black Essence sword and helmet, or doesn't really matter like what is what, but pretty much 2-piece and then 2-piece of the tank set Mukomo. So that's roughly what I'm running. I know I butchered the names, like ignore me when it comes to those names, but yeah, I would go 2 and 2. So I'd go for the Black Essence and then the tank set 2 and 2. That way you're getting both passives, so you're getting this in battle get 10% of your HP and get 10% reflect, which I think is quite good, and you're getting the 10% attack and crit rate up. The only time you want to try and go full sets is someone like Garp, who could really use that extra crit and crit damage, and you know, become a real beast. Do we have like a lot of this? No, we don't have a lot of this. It's worth giving it a try, right? What's the best build for Yamato? I already hit 11-star Yamato. Faris, wow. Firstly, congratulations. Secondly, Yamato's abilities are very much similar to Eva's. And on Eva, I run like half Rainfall, half Tank. I'd probably go something similar. I don't think it matters too much. I like the idea of having the tank set most of the time. So, yeah. But I would probably run like 2-piece Rainfall, 2-piece tank. Unless you want to run full DPS on him. I hear he hits really well. Like, I do hear Yamato actually hits really well. Personally, I'd run him more defensive. Well, her more defensive. But, yeah, like, her damage is meant to be quite high. So, maybe you can run a full set of tank. Not tank, damage. I don't know. I'm personally going to use her more as a support. Because I have Garp 12-star, it makes no sense making her like another damage dealer. I'd rather a supporty unit. Let's have a look. There's stuff we can still do. What's in here? No, that's not what we need. Trying to think, like, in which event is there still stuff we can grab? We could grab a legendary. Well, 2 legendaries. Oh, wait, Star Dominion. Is this stuff we needed? It is. Okay, so if we're not going to hit the watering can, maybe we can pick up one of these before the end. Yamato can be DPS when you pair her with Kuzan and support units like Fuji. Man, I hear Fujitora and Yamato are a disgusting combo. Which kind of makes sense because they're in the same pool. Like, how best to really, like, upset people, right? But yeah, I hear that those two are a fantastic combo. So if you want a good combo, look at Fujitora and Yamato. Oh yeah, now that we have fruit, we can buy into this again. There's a bunch of stuff we haven't done in here. Like, I haven't done this yet. I should really, like, crack on with it. But yeah, I mean, I wish I 11 starred Yamato. That's not going to happen for a while. I need 2 copies of her, and I get another copy tomorrow, I think. So I'll need 1 more copy of Yamato at some point. Hey, Ken, I just want to ask if possible we put Wrath in 1 amulet before I have 2 Wrath, 1 amulet. So from what I know, the buffs don't stack. So you shouldn't stack them. I don't think the colors make a difference. I think it just takes the highest number. But I could be wrong. I don't know if anyone's actually fully tested that, but from what I've been told, the buffs don't stack, and that would, cover rarity. So if it was red or orange. I think you should convert your Yamato with your Whitebeard. Wait, really? Hold up, can I actually do that? I thought you needed the copies to be able to do that. Alright, let's have a look at that. Let's actually go have a look at that. I'll come back and do this in a minute. Wait, how many attacks do we have left? Alright, we got 1 more attack. Let me actually do this last attack and then we'll go do that. Yeah, you just need copies. I don't think I have enough copies. That's my issue. Alright, you know what? I've never tested this feature, so hey, maybe this is what we do. It's convert, right? So, do I put Yamato in first? Whitebeard first. So, we go Whitebeard first. Damn it, I've got to reset his haki. Where is it? Why can't I see haki? Oh, training, duh. Right, that took me a serious second there. 21 million, and we get that back. Fine. Oh, god damn it. Right, let me go get these haki stones from the shop. Oh, I actually have to buy all 10. I don't know if I now have 10. Was that 10? No. Cabin shop. Continue. Cabin shop. Oh, I need Vivere cards for that. How do I get more of these? Grand Fleet Trials. Wow. okay. Let's just... Whitebeard first, then 2 copies of Yamato. So wait, I'm putting in Whitebeard. Wait, how am I doing 2 copies of Yamato? I think on 12 stars. Okay. Alright, well, listen, that's more than enough copies. Like, I'm happy. I just need to get hold of these. I don't know how many more... Wait, it's 10,000 per. Is there another way to get these ceiling stones? There has to be another way. I don't have cabbing, so I can't... Without doing this, I can't get more. Try Summit Vault. I always think 2 copies of Yamato. So you're telling me if I let's say hypothetically I did get the 2 copies of Yamato. I throw him in. But like right now I could throw Yamato in and what I can pick what I want and it gives me 2 copies of that person? Yeah, I'm not doing that. That sounds insane. So it literally goes, right, your 12-star Yamato plus 2 copies. Also, is it always 2? Because I feel like that's not right. Annoyingly, I've worked on everyone's haki. Right, okay. But it always requires just 2 copies? Or because Whitebeard is 12-star, I assume it's going to require like 6, 7 copies, which is what I don't have anyway. Right, so the higher the star, the higher the number. Cool, but then I run into the same issue. I literally run into the same issue of, well, I have a copy of Yamato, I don't have the 6-star or the Emperors, I could literally do it this way. Like, for me, I could just do it this way. There's no negative to be doing it this way. Wait, is it always 2 copies for a hero? Because that does change it. More or less, let's say if you do 12-star all the way and use other resources also to convert. But if you do the convert, that way you just use the copies. Okay. I'm getting slightly contradicting things, but fair enough. You know what? I actually think we just need to get to the point where we can get that, where we get the materials, reset Whitebeard's haki, and then see. Because long term, I want to reset his haki anyway. Oh, hello. That made me jump. Let me find out who that was. Roro, thank you for the sub. Literally tabbing out to see who's subbing. Thank you. We're actually getting really close to 2K now, aren't we? Yeah, we're getting very close to 2K, guys. I don't know if anyone's been tracking that, but like that number is going up daily. Like you guys are doing fantastic. Thank you. It's not a copy, it's the change character from one. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. In that case, we're not going to bother with it, I don't think. I mean, right now, I need to focus on just getting more Yamatos. I don't know how I do that. Should we have a look at how many we are on? So, 43, and we've definitely got him. So, within 4 days, we've got no issue picking up another copy. It's really then picking up another one after that to at least be able to 11-star her. And, I mean, the easiest way might just be doing that. But that feels like a waste. In fact, that is a waste. So, I have no clue. Maybe we do something in here. Oh, wait, is this the box that I liked? No. No. Wait, is that good? I don't know if that's good. Guaranteed Emperor units. Is that a 6-star? Maybe that's quite good. But that feels very expensive for what it is. That's awful. We're not going to touch that. This. Do we go for this? And get 300 of these? Hey, I have Whitebeard maxed and I have 2 Yamatos. But all Whitebeard have is haki and I can't do that. So it's difficult. What do I have to do? You need to reset the haki and then you can give it a go. But you're going to need more copies of Yamato by the sounds of it. Even if you have haki reset, you need other mats. Fair enough. Nearly forgot that you were awesome stream. Thank you. Today I hit 11-star because 1 guaranteed and 1 from not guaranteed. Man, imagine getting one from a not guaranteed. I don't think I've ever pulled anything from a non-guaranteed pull. This game hates me. Like, I've had to go to limit every single time. I have a 12-star kid. Since I get him a lot, there should be... Should I wait to have enough or somebody better? That's a very good question. Honestly, I would say just keep him, and then if you want 12-star another one, there's no harm in, and then you can always convert that one later. If you want to do the convert later. Because that's what I'm doing. I get so many blues. Like, I get a lot of boas, right? So I'm just low-key working on boa to like 10, 12 star for no reason. Alright, what the hell is this converting? So we were discussing character converting, and literally you can put in your 12 star, let's say Whitebeard, and you'll then be able to. So if I put Yamato in there, you can see that if I put in 2 copies of another unit, I can make that unit 8-star instead of Yamato. So in the case of Whitebeard, I'd need, I think, 8 copies, but yeah, we're not doing that. I don't have that 1% luck, mate. No one has that 1% luck. I never, like, absolutely no one has that 1% luck. And, dude, hoping for the 20k is that 1% luck. Like, imagine hoping for that 1%, like, that 20k fruit. That's insane. Absolutely insane. Oh, right. We are saving up these resources. We need to try and get more resources soon. I literally want to try and get summoning at some point. That would be the dream. A big summoning session, always the dream. Yamato or Marco? Ooh, I'm going to go Marco. Out of the two of them, I'm going to say Marco. I think Marco's just that little bit better than Yamato. I think Yamato's damage is insane, but I just think Marco as a healer is unreal. Like, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that thinks that. Not a hot take. We need more of these as well. You saw my screenshot on Discord. Who should I use instead of Mihawk? Alright, let me have a look. I think the character is 1-to-1 instead of 0.1. I'm not sure what that means. Right, let me have a look at your Discord quickly. Let's see. Where are you on this? Oh, right. Sorry, I've had a few people message me. So I mean, I assume you're using Garp anyway. Miho, you're using Boa, you're using Yamato. I would literally my team, looking at your team there, would be Crocodile as a tank. I would go Yamato and Iva. I would go Garp, and I'd use Marco as a tank / healer. If that helps. And if I put this into the screen, I wonder if everyone can see it. Yeah, you can. So I'm just looking at someone's crew here, and yeah, I mean, from here I would literally take that Crocodile. I would take literally that top crew. I would just take the Mihawk out for Crocodile, just so you have a tank. Because look at it, you don't really have another tank. You're using Yamato / Marco with Mihawk, Garp, DPS, and Iva support. Yeah, I would honestly take Mihawk out, and I'd actually get a proper tank in. Like, I think Crocodile would add more value to your team. And I know your Mihawk's 12-star. But, yeah, I just... Oh, wait, dude, you got a 5-star Kaido. Wow, okay. If you can eventually star that Kaido up, that would be the one to go, but... I've just noticed your Kaido. I will send a link to the Discord server here. 1 second. So the game does have an official Discord server. That is the official Discord server for the link for the game. You'll see me under content creators on there, but if you want to message me, feel free to message me privately as well, or at me. I will eventually see it. I promise. Just don't at me during stream times. I really don't look during stream times. Normally, like, the chat would go, hey, I sent you something on Discord, then I'd go look. Outside of that, don't expect me to look at the Discord much. Oh god. I'm sneezing like crazy. Sorry. If you guys are getting annoyed by my sneezes, it's just, you know, that time of the year, right? Where the weather's all poo. By the way, have you guys seen this guy? VIP12 has 1.2 million power on one unit. I want to see... I assume this is Garp. What a freak. Such insane power. I'm so jealous. Like, I mean this in the nicest way. I am actually jealous of this human. How can you make to see my hero? Just take a screenshot, pop it in the general chat, and at me. I'll have a look. My Discord name is MGB Hycon. You should see me there. If you just pop it in the general and just throw an at me, I will see it. Yeah, just chuck it in general. And even, like, other people will message you in there as well. So, like, I know people like WoW are always in there and always replying and trying to help. So definitely go, like, take their advice. They're normally brilliant. Right, 2 times. Alright, who's messaged me now? Are you Nico? Alright, Nico has messaged me. Let's have a look at Rimuru. How is my team on Rimuru? Alright, wait, let me pull this into screen so I can actually open it and we can discuss it. Otherwise, I'm going to be discussing it off on a second screen and you guys are going to be really confused what I'm looking at. Alright, let's have a look at Rimuru. Right now, he's running Lore, which, I mean, I'm absolutely jealous of. By the way, Rimmer is a free-to-play account, so if anyone here is like, yo, can a free-to-play do it? He's literally doing it live for you guys. Garp 9-star, beautiful. I love that you've still got Buggy and you're still going strong with Buggy. Like, that is fantastic. So I'm loving that. Dude, you got Yamato on that server as well. You got Yamato, Marco, you've got... Oh, I like that. I love this account. And again, you've gone for double tank in Crocodile and Big Mum, which is fair enough. I assume that's so much frontline tanking for that Garp. And on top of that, you got the King Buggy himself, so that's always good. Oh god, I'm getting message requests. And also Nami. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice the Nami in there. Damn, I need to get my hands on one of those Namis. Alright, Itchy. Let's have a look at Itchy. By the way, I'm getting so many friend requests. I don't know if I should be, like, encouraging this sort of behaviour, people. Right, let's have a look. Your team. By the way, are you free to play? I don't know if this counts free to play. I guess he'll tell us in the chat in a minute. But Whitebeard, Enel, Garp, Eva, Marco. Okay, I see what you're doing there. I'm sort of thinking, do you have too many DPS? I always think, I look at Garp and I'm like, oh, it is free to play, nice. Whenever I see people like Garp in the team, and where you're probably going to 11-star him soon, because it's pretty easy to 11-star him, do you really need Enel? Is my real question. I would take Enel out of that team. I sent you mine. Sweet, okay. Personally, I'm gonna tell you to take Enel out of the team, and the reason I'm gonna tell you to take Enel out of the team is because I bet you if you slow the damage down and pay attention to what Ivankov is doing, he's probably buffing your Enel, because Enel for some reason has higher attack than Garp. And if your Eva is buffing Enel, then your Garp is doing less damage, and your Garp will do more damage later on because of the AoEs. So I actually recommend taking Enel out so he doesn't cockblock Garp. Throw in someone like Yamato, or what you really need is a tank. You need an actual tank. Whilst Marco is absolutely solid, I think you need a real tank. And looking at it, you do have a 5-star Kaido, and I think for now that might just have to do. You could look at Yamato, you could look at Kaido and test it, but I would take Enel out personally. That's my personal opinion on that one. I hope that helps. Jesus Christ, guys. Alright, cool. Let's have a look at this one. Everyone just send it. Your Pengu. All right, let's have a look at your account. Free to play as well. So we have Whitebeard, Garp, perfect. Eva, Marco, Kaido, loving it. Yamato. Ooh, can we squeeze Yamato in this team? You've got Mark. Okay, you've got a lot of units and a lot of startup units as well. Okay, for one, your Yamato is almost 9-star. You've got the copy here, so you can 9-star the Yamato if you get enough. Of course, one of your friend requests is a bot. Oh yeah, most likely it's a bot. I don't know. Everyone's a bot these days. Okay, so what I would do is on this team, I would honestly take Whitebeard out and try Yamato at 9-star. Just try the damage on that. Like, I think your team is great. Try Yamato for Whitebeard. Now, I don't know for sure if Yamato 9-star, because that is going to be 9-star, he will upgrade that, I'm sure, is going to be better than a 12-star Whitebeard. But I do believe that if he does do that, that will work. And also just chuck her in the ship so she also gets the minimum level. Ideally put someone higher star like Doflamingo as the level up guy. Oh, you've already put Doflamingo. I don't know, you need to somehow level up that Yamato. But yeah, I mean, ideally, try and use her, because I think she's better than Whitebeard right now. I mean, hot take, I know. Jesus, okay, cool. Do I need to change Yamato? Let's have a look. I mean, your Yamato is 5-star, unless I'm missing something. I'm not missing anything here, am I? No, yeah, Yamato is 5-star. I until she started up a little, I wouldn't use her. I think your team is absolutely fine the way it is, and you're going to clear a ton of content with it. Wait, what's the max level on 9-stars? I swear 9-stars can go up to like 250. I could be wrong. 275. Yeah, because I was thinking your Garp's 9-star, but is limited to 225. So I don't know who you've got as your main leveled guy, but try to get them up to 275. Oh, you have many Yamatos. Right. Okay, cool. So you have what? 1, 2, 3. Alright, fair enough. It's just originally I didn't see it. Cool. So you got 3, which, I mean, that's your first one. That's 6-star, 7-star, 8-star. You're going to be able to 8-star her. Okay, let's assume that you did 8-star her. I still don't know if I would use her. Maybe over... I want to say over Ivankov, but I'm not sure. Alright, let's... I think if you 8-star or 9, replace for Eva and check damage. Otherwise, maybe over Whitebeard. Guys, do you think that's fair advice? I think that's pretty fair advice, right? Like, I would replace Yamato for Whitebeard if you want to put her in the team. But I am also, like, worried that, you know, that Whitebeard is very close to getting to 12-star. Is a 9-star Yamato better than a 12-star Whitebeard? I'm not 100% sure. This is the issue with a lot of these limited heroes. They're very, very good, but you also do need to star them up. It's why I'm not using Ashura Zoro. I think Ashura Zoro is a fantastic DPS. Probably is going to outdamage my Garp if I build him right. Right, let's have a look here. I sent you a message. Can you suggest me a good build? I will have a look. All of a sudden, I'm getting a lot of messages. This was not part of my stream idea, but hey, this is what we're doing, it seems. So let's have a look. Any suggestion for my team? Let's have a look. Faye or Fa. I don't know why I read you as Faye. We have Mihawk, Yamato. Oh, I'm so jealous that you have an 11-star Yamato. Like, at this point, if this is a flex off, you're doing well, because I am jealous. Fantastic looking Iva. Big Mom Garp. I mean, dude, your team is solid. I would just look to try and get that Mihawk out. Right now, I would just take Mihawk out that team. Take Mihawk out and just put the rest of that top crew in. So look at Garp, look at Big Mom, Marco, Yamato, and Eva. that's the team I would go for. Mihawk would just be like a spare unit for other events. That me, JDM boy. Oh, is that you on the other messages? Alright, like I'll accept it. I'm gonna look at your team in just 1 second. But yeah, no, honestly, that top 5 there, you're absolutely fine with. The fact that you've got things like Sengoku, Zephyr, I mean, you have a lot of cool units to play with. You just need to star them up. Once you star these guys up, you're going to have so much fun on this account, I can already tell you. So, yeah, that's a beautiful account. I hope that helps. When is Kaido going to be back in the game? I'm not sure. Your best bet is actually to just chuck a message into here. And then just, like, ask one of the admins. Una or someone might just reply to you. I say might. And there's nothing on the content creators tab at the minute, so I can't give you guys any updates. Right. Show me. What? What is it? Oh, right, okay. That's your caption. I thought you were like, show me something shameless. I was like, what's going on? Right, I am going to come back to you, Xerox. Let's have a quick look at JDM, boy. I want to try to keep it in order, I guess, since we're doing this. Like, I don't know why we're doing this, but we're doing this. And I am like, by the way, I am not the, like, #1 player at this game. I can give you an idea, but there are going to be better players to give you some better advice. So, like, feel free to chuck it again in that Discord, and people will pick up and give you guys more advice. I'm probably going to give you advice on the same tune as them, though. Right, you've sent me 2 screenshots. Okay, yeah, so this shouldn't stack. This, in theory, should not stack. So, where you sent me this should not stack. But if it is, then it's most likely a bug. Because I'm pretty sure it says somewhere that they don't stack. Bro, can you look at my main account? Nico, man, just send it through. I'll gladly look for you. Alright, let's have a look here. We've got Enel. Ooh, okay. I mean, I think your team's fine. I think Enel as your main DPS is absolutely fantastic. Like, keep him. Eva's going to buff him, so you're going to have lots of damage there. Marco, Whitebeard, pretty good combo. What you need is a tank. Right now, I see you're using Law. I don't think Law is going to be sufficient tanking-wise. But you don't really have much else, so I think where you stand, this team is fine. I would frontline Marco, and I would frontline Whitebeard, and hope that between Law and Marco, they can keep him healed. Nico, aren't you like VIP something? I thought you were a really high VIP. Faris, anytime, man. You're welcome. Yeah, honestly, on this account, you're just missing a tank. Like, I mean, a startup crocodile could be really good here. If you could get an extra couple of copies on crocodile and replace Law with Croco, I think your team is fine. Ah, it's your free-to-play account. Fair enough. I thought you had a VIP account. I don't know why. Clearly, I'm thinking otherwise. Wait, someone said, is Akainu a good tank? I wouldn't call Akainu a tank. I don't think he is a good tank. Like, look at starring Croco for Law long term. But yeah, that would be my advice. Why is there more messages? Right, Xerox. Let's have a look here. What was the caption? Sorry. What should I use and what should I level up? Don't worry about my caption. Got it. got it. I was like, what caption? Alright, so you got Whitebeard, Eva, Garth. I mean, dude, you've got an amazing meta team right there. You've got the extra copies of both Marco and Yamato, so you're balling for that. You just need to pull Emperor units. You're in the same boat as me. If you can get some Emperor units in your system, you're going to be very happy with that account. I love that you've got Kaido as well. Honestly, what you're doing is absolutely spot on. I would keep leveling that Kid and that Mihawk, and then, like, sharing the levels that way to the other units until you could star them up. But when you do star them up, naturally, you know, swap them around. But yeah, like, honestly, what you're doing with this account is absolutely fine the way it is. Like, that is a fantastic team. And the fact that you've 12-starred Whitebeard as your first 12-star, can we just call that out as well? Like, who is 12-starring Whitebeard as their first unit? That's insane. Like, I think my first 12-star was... Actually, no, to be fair, my 12-star was, I think, GOT, but I was spending like crazy to try and make that happen. Sent you 3 screenshots on my main account. Alright, cool, I'm going to have a look next on that. Alright, let's have a quick look. Xerox is typing. Dora, you're going to get another copy of Yamato. Okay, perfect. Because if you get another copy of Yamato, that's going to get him up to like 9-star. That's a very good number. That team is going to be disgusting. I mean, when you have Yamato and you have Eva both buffing Fury, that GOP should be flying. So, absolutely solid. Hey Jaden, how you doing? Right. I think there we go. Nico was sending messages. I wanted to be sure. Okay, cool. Oh, that was from the stream earlier. Right. Okay. I'm opening the wrong things. That's Rimuru. Cool. Now you're going to show me these. Cool. That's my main account for 255. 296. Did you send me the same thing twice? That's 2 separate accounts, is it? Oh no, that's the bottom half of that account. Okay. Okay. No, I've just realised what those images are. That's the bottom half of the list. So, the top half of the list, you've got Mihawk, you've got Marco, Kid, Eva, Sengoku, who's a great tank. Yamato's there. Let's have a quick look at your other page as well. 1, 2. Alright, okay, that's just your thing, heroes. Fair enough. I've just noticed that. So yeah, you're well on track for 9-star here. On track for that. Alright, man. Honestly, my main suggestion is going to be take Kid out. Like, let's get rid of Kid from that team. And throw in Yamato, because 9-star Yamato is going to be better than 11-star Kid. And you need a damage dealer. So, I think as it currently stands, you have to keep Mihawk. I think Mihawk is your best damage dealer. Unless you can start up that Garp somehow. I mean, I see Garp there. I see Whitebeard there. You could give Whitebeard a try. But I don't know if Whitebeard's going to do enough. So, this is tough. Because I would say Kid for Yamato. And then try Whitebeard for Mihawk. Or wait for Garp. More stars. But right now, I think your Mihawk's going to be your damage dealer. The rest of that team is absolutely great. I mean, I love that you've got a Sengoku tank. I see the first top-ups on the last pick. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. Damn, man. That's commitment. Nearly 2 million on a free-to-play account is commitment. Well played. Message request sent. Let's have a look. Jeez, man. Have I answered everyone's messages, by the way? I've done it, cheat. I've done that. I've done that. I've done that. Done that. Done that. Done that. Cool. We are on this one. I just don't want to miss anyone. Jay, let's have a look at your account, bud. So you've got kids. You've got... I mean, I'm loving how many people are using different units, like kids and Doflamingos. Like, it's kind of refreshing. I know I'm pushing everyone towards, like, a more meta team, but this is refreshing. As long as you're clearing the game and you're having fun, this is all good stuff. Okay, cool. I like your team. I like Zephyr's in there. You have a lot of units that are very different. Wait, do you have more copies of Yamato, just out of interest? Because you know where I'm going to go with this. You know I'm going to be like, Yamato. To be fair, you've almost 12-starred Whitebeard. I would keep that. I would keep... I am actually thinking. You know what could be really fun on this account? Only the one. I actually think it'd be really cool if you took out Doflamingo from this team and threw in Zephyr. And then pick another Marine unit as well. So take Kid out for another Marine unit. I don't see who you have. Maybe a Kainu. If you could star him up. I mean, if you had things like Fujitora, that could be cool. I feel like you want to try and get Zephyr working. This account needs to get Zephyr working, right? You've got an 8-star Zephyr. Could you imagine a Marine team with Zephyr? For those of you who don't know what Zephyr does, right? Let's just jump straight in because I don't have a copy of him, or I would think about doing it as well. So drops a cannon, does physical damage to enemies in a straight line, knocking them back. I mean, his damage is absolutely up there. Wait, he can... no, isn't it all Marines? I'm pretty sure Zephyr buffs all Marines. It's here. Oh, damn, you're right. He does only buff a Kainu, Kizaru, Alright, I take it back. I thought this was all Marines and not just those three. No, but what about when you awaken him? Marine heroes gain an extra 200 rage at the start of the battle. And then, if you further awaken him, Marine heroes' pace increased by 10%. This is the part of the buff that I'm talking about. Yeah, his face is creepy as hell, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is the part of the buff that I'm talking about, where we talk about Marine heroes gaining 200 extra rage. I get that Akainu, Akiza, and Akoji are like, you know, you should throw them in there, but and also it is all look, Marine heroes gain 150 when the battle begins. These guys gain double. So I was right. So, like, I was right. Marine heroes, you could literally build. This could work for GOP. Honestly, this could work for GOP. You would run him, you would run Fujitora, you would run Sengoku as probably your tank. This could be a really cool team. So, let's just change that to someone that, you know, we care to actually look at. There we go. That face is giving me the creeps, right, guys? Oh, those two are all the same recruit. Yeah, I'm not surprised they're all the same recruit. Out of context, do you... between Manchester and Bayern, I'm going to be rooting for Bayern, personally. I do watch... I'm trying to watch all the Champions League games. Naturally, I'm not watching any of the 5:45 games, even though Galatasaray are playing, and that's like my go-to Turkish team. And then also Real Madrid are playing right now, which, you know, I would have loved to watch. But the stream must continue. So we're streaming, we're missing the Real Madrid game, we're missing the Galatasaray game. That is a bit sad, but I'm sure both of them will win. And later when the stream ends, I am going to go watch the Arsenal PSV game. I know, I'm an Arsenal fan. So for those of you who don't know, I am an Arsenal fan, and I do watch all their games. So I will be watching the Arsenal game. But I will have a small screen with the Man United Bayern Munich game as well on the side, hoping Bayern Munich win. Believe it or not. I just think it's a more competitive... I just think it's better if Man United win, alright? Not Man United, Bayern Munich win. I feel like they need it. I'm enjoying Man United not doing so well at the minute. 2 big reasons why you should go for Yamato. Oh yeah, this is exactly the reason why you should go for Yamato. By the way, did we get any more messages? I think we did them all. Alright, give a big heart there, man. Thank you. I'm seeing friend requests. I'll accept them. You don't have to send me friend requests, by the way, guys. Like, it's fine. I need to read through this at some point. Cool. We've done the Discord section of the video now. Not that I thought we were going to have a Discord section of the video, but you know we did. We just did a Discord section. I don't remember whose fault that was, but. Cool. Let's jump into port. I think we did everything in here, though. Claim this. By the way, for those of you who didn't know, one, there's an auto raid button here. But did you know you have to click on each one of these and then auto raid, or it doesn't work? Just as a heads up. I give up football. My country representatives show how trashy they are. Oh, wait. Now I have to ask which country. Like, which country are you representing, my man? I feel like I need to know this. Poland. Dude, you guys have Lewandowski, man. Like, I mean, okay, I don't know many Polish footballers, but you have Lewandowski. You got Szczesny, you got Flappy Hansky. I can call him that because I'm an Arsenal fan. And he did really bad for us back in the day. There are also all kinds of trash too. Listen, like, I get it. I absolutely get it. You know, I see it all the time. Dude, I'm an Arsenal fan. We lose to trash every week. Okay, we've had a fantastic last season, but, you know, 2 seasons ago, we were losing to trash left, right, and centre. We're the equivalent of Poland at club level, so I get you. You know? Wait, shit. Poland lost to Faroe Islands? Hold up, I was not aware of that. Poland matches. Yeah, I'm bringing this up on the screen. Hold up. Cool. Let's see. Poland. All right, they lost to Albania, but Albania is a very good team. Wait, you're playing Faroe Islands. You beat the Faroe Islands 2-0. And you're playing them again. All right, you lost to Moldova. Moldova's a good team as well. Dude, you beat Germany, but then Germany's trash, so it doesn't matter. I'm sorry if there's any Germans here, but you guys have had a... Outside of the win against France this week, like, everything else has been pretty bad. Let's be real. Germany, there's a reason the manager had to get sacked. France makes sense. Czech Republic, I've always been a good team. I mean, you've beaten all the teams that you need to beat. I mean, drawing against Netherlands is always good. Belgium's a bit of a disappointment, I admit that. But listen, I would not be worried. If you're a Poland fan, don't be worried. I think life is good still. I think they drew. I think Poland drew. I don't remember. I said it, and now like someone's gonna have to like rewind the clip and figure out what I said there. It's an interesting case. By the way, I've just had a quick look, and Galatasaray are losing 1-0, and Real Madrid are losing 1-0. So remember 10 seconds ago when I went, oh, I'm missing the matches, it's all fine, because the two teams that I think are going to win. Yeah, they're both losing. Both Galatasaray are losing, and Real Madrid are losing. So, there you go, football. How do you play on PC if you play on BlueStacks, it lags? I don't know what to say to you, man. I'm literally on BlueStacks. Italy's so good at volleyball. I don't follow the volleyball much. I know there's that one good Japanese player that plays, like, that's on all the YouTube highlight reels, and occasionally that gets, like, recommended to me, but... my country fell so hard since we won in 2014. Nice, fair enough. Mate, football is all about, I mean, momentum, isn't it? Like, England, for the last, 3 years, have been fantastic. We had a great World Cup run, a great Euros run, and guess what? We didn't win a single one of them. We went to the finals and kept losing. I feel like this is the year England's going to finally, like, hopefully flourish. So, like, I'd like to see a trophy in my lifetime. At least, come on, like, maybe not a World Cup. I'll take a Euros. I'd honestly just take a Euros at this moment. Oh, wow, it lags me. Yeah, honestly, I've been playing on BlueStacks the whole time. Just BlueStacks the whole way. I think it depends on your PC and what your PC can handle. I would look at, where's the settings? There is a settings button here somewhere. There it is. I would look at just bringing your graphics down, make sure you're on OpenGL, and just try and bring your graphic settings as low as possible. I don't know. There's my display settings if that helps. Polish football representations would lose to East. No, fair. I think the biggest downfall for Germany was the whole issue around, like, I don't like the way they treated Mesut Ozil, for one. As an Arsenal fan, I'm gonna point that out. I hated the way they treated Ozil. And then I look at some of the team, and there's too many not hungry players in that team now. Like, everyone's won enough trophies that they almost don't care. And I just don't see that drive, you know? Like, the reason France did so well in the last, few years is because they've got all these young players that are all trying to prove a name for themselves. And once Germany won the World Cup, all these players already sort of elevated themselves to that world level. And they were like, yeah, you know what, we're good. And it does happen with a lot of teams, like, where they'll win a World Cup or they'll win a Euros. Look at Italy, for example. They've recently just won, and then that's it. They failed to win, like, how many games in a row? I don't know why it happens. It just does. It's just psychology. On BlueStacks, what's this game called? So the version I'm playing, sorry, I've clicked the wrong button, is called Voyage of the Four Seas. Forza Italia. Yeah, there you go. Voyage of the Four Seas. I hope that helps, guys. By the way, I am going to wrap this stream up a little. Like, I am enjoying this a lot, but I've got a bit to do, and I want to go catch the rest of the game. So I'm going to cook dinner and then try catch the Champions Leagues. So, I am going to love you all, and I am going to leave you all. But we'll be back here tomorrow, because tomorrow is Thursday, and we do stream on Thursdays. We will be back here tomorrow. We will do a stream. We will have some fun, and yeah, we'll see where life takes us. So I expect to see you all here sharp at 5:30. Don't be late. I'm just gonna start like becoming a teacher. Don't be late, boys. Yeah, I'll see you all at 5:30 tomorrow. By the way, I am not streaming Friday. I am going to a Studio Ghibli concert. So I'll be up in London to do that. That sounds like it's gonna be super fun. And then the weekend I don't stream anyway, so after tomorrow I'll see you all on Monday. Just as a heads up, I will put a post out anyway on the channel, so don't worry. And I will see you all later. Peace.